Hi, this is Roy Nirschel, and you're watching The Feed. This upcoming week, President Roy Nirschel will be addressing the students in an open forum about the changes in the school in the next upcoming years. Before his speech, I spoke to the president about the details of the address. Here's what he had to say.
The Board of Trustees this past year approved at our recommendation an $85 million plan that will include a brand new academic building to house our wonderful communications program, as well as foreign languages and a number of other academic disciplines. That'll be a 55,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility on the footprint of the old dining hall. We'll also be building new housing, a living learning community on the North Campus that will open by fall 2009. That'll house about 400 students on campus. We have a major commitment to marine sciences, so we'll be building an annex for the Marine and Natural Sciences program, particularly for aquaculture and marine biology. We're developing the waterfront and a new house for admissions. We had over 8,000 applications this past year for a class of 1150, and so the admissions facility has really outgrown its current space. And so those are some of the projects we'll be talking about. We have a whole bunch more we'd like to share about plans for the library going forward, plans for some of our education initiatives in the community. So we encourage every student that has got a question, a concern, or just wants to hang out with the president and his colleagues to come Tuesday evening over in the Hawks Hangout.
So what kind of things for the study abroad program were you planning on covering?
Yeah. Well, we've gone from, as I said, 5 programs when I got here to 42. Last year we started buying every sophomore with a 3.0 GPA a passport. We've asked the Faculty Senate to really look at strengthening a couple things. One is to reduce impediments. Sometimes students say to me they have an impediment to go abroad because of certain academic requirements, student teaching, and I think we ought to encourage every student to be able to go abroad, and we're putting $500,000 of additional resources into that program. We're also developing some partnerships in the Middle East, in Africa, in Southeast Asia, to get students to go abroad to a variety of places, in addition to Florence, which is one of our flagship programs.
So I also wanted to ask, why is the reason for doing the address now in regards to other times?
Well, the fall is the best time to sort of start the year. Everyone's back, everybody's fresh. This fall we have a new Board of Trustees, which I'm excited about. We've got a new campus plan, which we've signed off on. We've also begun a strategic planning process called Roger Williams 2020 to look at the university of the future. So we're looking at everything from the core curriculum to study abroad to technology to graduate programs to cost to price, even to parking. And so the task forces now have really been submitting their preliminary plans, and I want to share that with the university community, particularly students, to get their input as we develop this plan going forward.
And one more question: have the students ever asked any questions to you that have impacted the new public safety office or the new that you know of?
Yeah, I mean, day one when I got here, students came up to me. It was the dance club, which is one of our most popular groups on campus, and they said they weren't allowed to work out in the rec center, and within 24 hours they were working out there. One student told me he didn't have hot water in his room, and that young man Ben, who's now graduated, was able to take a nice hot shower a week later. So sometimes they're personal things, sometimes they're big time things. Sometimes students wonder about where they could study abroad or about academic requirements and things like that. And so it's a way of clearing the air and getting input from students who at the end of the day are customers. Students and their parents spend a lot of money to come to this university. We want to make sure that within our ability we're able to deliver a really great place to live and a great place to learn.
Be sure to check out the President's speech Tuesday night at 7 in the Hawks Hangout. I'm Roy Nirschel, and you've been fed.